Okay, so what do we learn and what needs to happen moving forward? Well, first of all, this ceasefire is not, it is a celebration of sorts, that obviously there in Gaza, we are seeing that people are celebrating. And it's definitely a cause for celebration, but it's not the end because Palestine being free is really the end goal here. It's not just a ceasefire of like, well, they get to go back to the brutal occupation and the lack of access to power and water and, being like walled off in essentially, a lot of people call it an open air prison, but prison implies that they are guilty and that they deserve to be there. They're really just people that are refugees that have fled. Some of those people have fled from the West Bank. Some people from the 1948 Nakba have fled across the country, and they're just scattered everywhere. And now Gaza is home for a lot of these people. So what needs to happen is that the apartheid needs to end, the occupation needs to end, Palestine needs to be free, but also on the same side, neither side needs to be bombing each other, killing each other. And yeah, I think the settlements have to end. The illegal settlements, that land needs to go back. And I know that's going to be a hard pill to swallow for, Americans and other people that have like moved over there. They're like, oh, Israel says all the Jews can come here and we can just take over land that doesn't belong to anyone, quote unquote, right? It's like, well, as long as you're Jewish, you can move here, even though it's, technically breaking international law to live on land that doesn't belong to you. You're just kind of moving in forcefully. And then, of course, IDF gives you guns and you get to force people out. And, of course, the military also does the same. So, yeah, the settlements have to end. The inequality has to end. And both sides probably have to learn to live with each other. Because if you're going to tear down the walls, and, maybe there will be some borders and stuff like that. But, I mean, you have to end the checkpoints. You have to end, the identity checks and attacking mosques and stuff like that. You have to realize that at least three major religions share Jerusalem and most of the Holy Land there as a holy and reverential place where a lot of people have either born there, worshiped there, their religions have started there, is the birthplace of a lot of things. And a lot of people live and worship in that area. And by the basis of those religions, there has to be like a peaceful coexistence there, whether you're Christian, whether you're Jewish, whether you are Muslim, right?